So if you ask people what their favorite Call of Duty game is, a lot of them say Modern Warfare 2. I mean, obviously a lot of people have different opinions, but one of the most iconic multiplayer maps in Call of Duty comes from Modern Warfare 2 in the form of Rust. Everyone knows Rust. It's where we went to settle our differences with a sniper 1v1 back in the day in school. I'm sure you guys did it. I know I certainly did. And to find out that it's actually being remastered and remade for the very... Someone's excited about this. But as I was saying, to find out that Rust is going to be made for the very first time since Modern Warfare 2 in Infinite Warfare was certainly surprising. But let me explain how you guys can play it and what's happening with this brand new remake of a very, very iconic multiplayer map in Call of Duty. So just an update from my tweet yesterday asking Raven Software to keep Prop Hunt in Modern Warfare Remastered. It now has over 15,000 likes. Nothing has been heard so far from them, but fingers crossed our support and our need to keep Prop Hunt in Modern Warfare Remastered at least comes through, and maybe we get a response from it at some point. I'm hoping they keep it in there because I loved it so much. But jumping back to Infinite Warfare, guys, today the very first trailer went live for the second DLC for Infinite Warfare. I played a little bit of the first multiplayer DLC for Infinite Warfare. I remember popping off one of the maps, stealing someone's care package. He was not happy, but I got a great scoreline. So for the second map pack, I looked at it, I had a little look at the Zombies trailer that was released alongside it, and I didn't really think too much of it. Being honest with you guys, I actually quite enjoyed the first multiplayer DLC maps that came out for Infinite Warfare, but focusing on one particular is very, very interesting. So just running through the maps that aren't the ones we really care about too much, but they look quite cool. Tourista is a plush spa and resort nestled in the middle of a giant skeleton of an ancient creature. What? That's the first time I've read that the whole way through. That is absolutely crazy and does look like a very colourful map. I'm all about colourful maps. We then got Scrap, which is set in an abandoned junkyard on the moon, believe it or not, which also looks very crazy. Definitely an Infinite Warfare map when you hear the word moon and multiplayer map merged together. Now we've also got Archive, which is a fast, frantic engagement map based in like a futuristic art gallery. A bit of an interesting one. But then finally we come to the map called Excess. Take a look at this, my friends. As soon as you see it, you guys know exactly what you're looking at. It is the very first time Rust has ever been remastered. Now, obviously, it's going to play very differently. When Modern Warfare 2's Rust came out, it was boots on the ground. It was the Call of Duty that we always knew. You didn't jump everywhere. Obviously, since Advanced Warfare, we've had, like, thrusting everywhere, and Infinite Warfare has that exact movement feature. So this map, although it looks very, very true to the original Rust in terms of its layout, you got obviously the big like stairs leading up to the center part. Everyone will jump as high as they can up there and shoot everyone down from the top. But with the ability to double jump everywhere and boost around, it means that accessing a lot of those higher places is going to be very, very easy. If you thought Rust had a lot of long lines of sights prior to this, think again with the re-release of this in Infinite Warfare, because you're going to be able to double jump and see people all the way across the other side of the map and just start shooting them up without even needing to walk around a corner. So it is certainly going to be very, very hectic. So some of you guys may be sitting there, if you have super keen memory and really do love Rust, you may be thinking, Ali, Rust was actually included in a game post-Modern Warfare 2, in Advanced Warfare, believe it or not, in one of the final DLC multiplayer maps. If you actually took your camera in spectator mode and went outside of the playable boundary, there was a fun little model of Rust. You couldn't access it, you couldn't do anything else with it. It was just there outside the main multiplayer map of the Modern Warfare 2 Rust map. But apart from that, never been retouched until now in a Call of Duty game. Now in the background here, you're going to be able to see some Black Ops 3 modded Rust gameplay. For those of you guys that are thinking, Ali, you said that Rust had never been re-released since Modern Warfare 2. Some modders have put it into Black Ops 3 as a modded multiplayer map. I actually did a video on it recently. Very, very cool indeed. So I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of this. So as I said, obviously the gameplay and the way it actually flows for this remake of the map will definitely change because of the fact that we're jumping around and boosting everywhere. I mean, everyone's been waiting for this map to be remade, you know what I mean? Everyone has been asking every single time, because each DLC map has one of the four. Obviously, it's a remake of an old Call of Duty map. We got Afghan last time for the first DLC pack for Infinite Warfare, so they're definitely pulling out all the stops to bring some of their best, most played, most well-known multiplayer maps to the DLC for Infinite Warfare. But if you guys want to play this, obviously I'll share gameplay with you guys of it as soon as I can. It could just be exciting to see it in a different mode, a different game, a different like ability to jump around everywhere. If you guys actually want to play it yourself, in exactly 2 weeks of the time of this video being released, the second map pack will be released. It's called Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Continuum DLC. It will include all the multiplayer maps we've taken a look at, including the XS map, which is the remake of the Rust multiplayer map, and also Shaolin Shuffle, which is the brand new Infinite Warfare Zombies map as well. Let me know, you guys still playing Zombies on Infinite Warfare? Have you sort of left it alone a little bit? Does it not quite feel like the Treyarch zombies that you like? Or maybe you preferred Exo Zombies in Advanced Warfare? I mean, I don't know, there's some of you guys out there that may think that. But that's when all of this is going to be coming out. So in exactly 2 weeks' time, on Tuesday, the 18th of April 2017, we'll be getting the Continuum DLC, and that'll include the XS map, which is the remake of Rust, obviously. So I was very excited for this. I wasn't really going to cover the DLC news until I found that Rust was getting a remake and it was going to be remastered for a brand new game with new movement features. It's going to be very, very interesting. As soon as I get a chance to share gameplay of this, guys, I will share it with you straight away. Do not worry. Let me know what you're thinking. Is this a reason for you to buy a DLC pack and jump back on Infinite Warfare? Or just going to sit back and maybe watch me or some other gaming YouTubers play it and see what you guys think and then decide? Well, I'll be that person to let you guys know what we think of it and see how it plays. Maybe it will be a little bit too hectic, I'm thinking. Honestly, if all the double jumping, and certainly like the time to kill an Infinite Warfare is pretty damn quick. But hey, I'm excited to give it a go regardless. So there you go, guys. Rust is being remastered for the first time. I'll show you guys gameplay in exactly 2 weeks' time when it launches. Let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you're excited, and I'll see you guys very soon for a brand new video.